when he gets here, I'll leave.
Okay, we're rolling.
Welcome to the Full Charge Power Hour. I'm Matt Fulcheron. I got two very special guests today. One ordinary special guest. You just hadn't been here in a while. Bryan Irwin. We'll get into your ailments in a second.
Oh, that's great.
And perhaps you'd like to introduce our next guest.
Yeah, this is my first accident. He's the oldest in the house. Tanner Irwin, everybody, huh? Right? There he is.
Yeah.
He's the antibiotic baby.
Oh, what does that mean?
When I've told you this already, right? You know.
I don't think I know.
What's it?
I don't think I know.
Yeah, antibiotics.
Right.
They kill the pill.
Right, the birth control pill.
Birth control pill for X amount of time. So if you're not paying attention,
Sure.
right? Then, and you know, your mother and I have had sex. So
Unfortunately.
you can end up having a baby.
Sure.
Yeah, that
And
ends
here
up
we
becoming
are.
a great football player and a really good student. And oddly enough, given all my ailments, he's actually going into physical therapy. So he's getting a head start with me.
Good. That'll come right back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great because you've been laid out for how long? 2 weeks?
I would say 2 weeks.
3.
Well, be 4
At
weeks
least 3.
total on and off. But the last 2 weeks, I've been primarily bedridden until I got my epidural last Wednesday, and it kind of worked.
Yeah, and you just been in pain the whole time.
Total pain, sciatica. It turns out a lot of people in the world have had this sciatic pain, and it knocks you out. You end up laying on the floor. You can't move. You get up. You got to get back down. You can barely go to the bathroom.
Is the floor better than the bed?
It is because it's just flat.
Right.
Right? Because it's all about the spine compression, right? So anything other than basically a piece of wood.
So it's about your skeleton or it's about the muscles?
No, it's neither. It's basically your spine. So your spine has cartilage, or what was it? What cartilage? What's in between this? What's the stuff they call in between the squishy stuff? In between this. So there's like some.
Yeah, that stuff in there.
That squishy stuff in between your spine.
It's really important
the
stuff.
L4, the L5, typically that's where you get your sciatica.
Yeah.
Right?
I hate to cut you off, but Mike Black is here.
Oh, let's. Okay, can Aaron buzz him in or no? Aaron, can you buzz him in?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah,
Thumbs
of
up.
course.
He's buzzing him in.
I'm listening.
So real quick, anyway, it leaks. It touches on the sciatic nerve, which runs down your whole body, and it feels like somebody's got a fillet knife going up and down your leg.
Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds fun.
It is a blast.
If you're going to do it, you should do it for at least a week, but you got 3 solid in there.
If you're gonna do it, you're like planning a trip. Yeah, if you're gonna plan a sciatica. Oh, it's horrible. And then Peter Sprite, God bless the guy, he brings over an inversion table. You know what those are? What you hang upside down?
Yeah, I've seen them in the movies. I never understood what they were for. They're to like
It stretches out
separate
your spine.
so your cartilage can breathe.
You what you hope is that whatever squeezing out
Yeah.
slides back in because you're basically really. It didn't work for me.
Yeah.
But I didn't have room for it in the house, so it's on our front porch so people can walk by while I'm hanging upside down. You know?
Yeah, this is what you have to look forward to. Like you're at just the best age physically right now. You're what, about 18 years old?
20.
20. Oh
Close.
my God.
Come on, look at that mustache.
Probably the
Of course
best
he's
year
in.
of my life, 20 years old.
He's got his 20-year-old
You
mustache going.
you don't got to worry about it. And then you're going to start to think you're getting away with it, right? 20s, 30s, 40s, no real problems.
Okay.
As soon as you hit that 5-0.
But now you can confirm this. I've been telling him that just because you and I have already been there, done that, I've been telling him you got to take advantage of enjoying your youth because it's a very small window. You don't realize how small the window
Yeah.
is, right? Until the first breakdown.
Right.
Right? Wouldn't you agree with that? Like,
Well, because the first 20 years of your life go by so slow.
Yeah.
And then the gas pedal just...
you got to enjoy that 20 to
goes.
30 for sure, right? At least.
My 40s went by in about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
But I got to go get Mike Black. Thanks
still
for
locked out?
stopping by, man. What?
He's still locked out?
Yeah, he's still locked out. So I got to take care of
You
it.
did a great job filling
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hello, Michael.
our guest for the week.
Hey, America. Sorry.
Well,
Mike Black.
not all of America, according to Matt.
Yeah, Mississippi doesn't listen.
We could get a guy. Like,
yeah,
there's
we
got to be
should.
one guy in
Do you want to
Mississippi.
try? If we bought you a plane ticket, would you go down there and try to find someone?
Go down there. No, go down there. Listen to an episode. That'll put us on the board.
So Mike's actually in Minneapolis.
And then we can say we play all 50 states.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what Mad Magazine did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had a subscriber in Hawaii, and he stopped subscribing, so the whole staff flew down to convince him to come back. It was really so they could get a trip to Hawaii.
Sure.
And they
But-
took pictures of it and
Yeah.
doing an article about it. And everything.
Genius.
Gotta love Mad Magazine.
We don't have that kind of
That
budget.
kind of budget,
Yeah,
yeah.
so you're kind of on your own.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it out of pocket.
No, I'll send you down there.
There you go. There we
I
go.
mean, what's another $400 on my credit card?
I don't know. You tell us. You tell us where it stands with you.
They have
This
a Hooters
used
down
to
there,
be-
don't they?
So,
By the way, I saw that you're starting to post your stand-up
yeah,
clips
yeah,
online.
yes.
Yeah.
So
it
we
looks so
just-
good.
We just finished the
Have you seen any of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look really
I
good.
just finished the edit. It just got finished on Thursday.
There you go. So you're 100%
And,
happy.
I am 100%
Right.
happy, and I'm shopping, and because I'm doing it so old school. Like the way to do the stand-up comedy business now is just like as soon as you get something on tape that's funny, post it on Instagram.
Right.
I always knew I was going to wait for a special, but then like 15 years went by, and I'm like, oh shit, I better tape this special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it takes, when I first, I booked the venue last March and got a producer last March, filmed it in November. So we're at over a year and some change of me filming the special and preparing to film the special and editing the special. And I've just been dying to post this shit online for years and years and years. And now I really got to wait at least another 3 months before it's out. So but I'm still like, I got to do some teasers. I got to get this shit out there.
Yeah.
Because I've just been dying for people to see it. So I figure I can put out, I don't know, like 10 teasers before it comes out. I don't know.
Yeah, and about the time frame that you're discussing is
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah.
For the full production of it.
Yeah.
So. But when it comes out, it'll
It'll feel like no
yeah.
time has passed.
No, especially now. If
And
you're
then I'll
down,
be
if you're
like-
down to the last 3 months now.
And it's like, oh shit, I got to write a new at least 45. That's a fucking bitch. I've been
Whole
saying
new
I'm going to do
special.
that.
Yeah.
I've got it written. I just don't have it good yet.
Yeah, that's what the whole point of going on the road and doing shit is.
Right.
For, you know?
So I'm excited, you get excited to get on social media then, because I'm good at not looking at social media nowadays.
Okay.
But I just posted this morning, so I'm all over my phone. It's instantly addictive.
Right.
You go, oh, I'll check at the end of the day. You can't stop checking. Then you start checking out other people's shit. Start going, I'm not going to look at the comments. I'm not going to look at the comments. Oh, no, I can't. I can't look at the fucking comments. They're usually good. I hate the comments. I get one wrong thing. I'm done for the day. I'm scarred for life.
Okay.
I remember comments from like 2012. I'm not kidding you.
It's funny. Speaking
They
of
know
the,
how to get you.
So speaking
Yeah.
of the comment thing, this is something, and I'm very tech savvy, but some things I just don't pay attention to. I didn't realize that if in your settings, when you post on Facebook, sometimes it'll actually post on Threads.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, and I didn't know that, right? And I
You
haven't
don't
been.
always want it posted on Threads.
Correct.
Can I stop
necessarily.
you for 1 second? Do you guys have a Threads account?
I do.
Okay, so I don't. So that's not happening to
I
me.
do by default. I was
You
like,
don't
screw
know
it.
that. They may have already
You
created
put it
a
up there
Threads.
anyway?
You
No, they
probably
may have
have.
done
I-
a Threads
I
account
signed
for
in.
you. Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of things that are being done for you that you have to pay attention to.
Don't I know it?
Yeah, right. It goes back to the whole user.
Don't I
review
not know
thing.
it?
Yeah, click, whatever. I don't care. Don't you not know it? So when I posted about the sciatica thing on Facebook,
Yeah.
all of a sudden I saw this like at someone had replied, but it was on my Facebook thing, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait a minute. I think that's Threads.
Yeah.
So I go over to Threads. Now I've never been active on Threads. I had
Right.
137
This is exactly what I mean.
people.
Yeah.
Had responded to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Strangers,
Yeah.
had responded to me about which is amazing and beautiful, and it was a great community, and everybody was positive except for like one weirdo.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. There's always going to be that.
That's
right?
great. You
Yeah.
say you're sick and there's one weirdo trying to give you shit for it?
Yeah, but if I
Yeah.
post something funny, if I go to Threads intentionally and try to post something funny, no strangers.
Yeah.
Nobody. No friends, no strangers, nobody. It's like it goes back. It's like going back to early Twitter. It just falls into the void.
Oh,
No
you're
one's
trying?
there. Yeah. But
Not here.
the reason why I bring this up is because this guy.
They do that. They
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
This guy,
Right.
you're one of a couple people that I know that will go and comment on people you don't know's threads, and I've always found that fascinating.
Yeah,
that you
it's fun.
participate in strangers' comments.
I do
Absolutely,
it sometimes
yeah.
too. And you go ahead. I mean, there's a joy in that.
If someone says something thought-provoking, I don't really care if we're going to get in a fight about it. I'm just interested in the idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and like a lot of my stuff is like movie trivia and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, it's mostly
so
yes.
It's me fighting the urge to correct something that I know is wrong and that sort of thing is half of it. You know, and then the other half is like trying to be supportive. And, oh, if you like Indiana Jones, all three of them are going to be playing on Father's Day downtown.
Right.
So, you know, that sort of thing. But I really think it's a lot of fun. Occasionally you get someone who's like, really hardcore about whatever you're talking about, and I have to pull back. Like a guy was like, well, if you're really interested, I made a 6-hour video about this. I'm not that. I'm not ever going to watch that.
This is my fear, is like someone's like, well, do you want to be friends? Like I had one person was like,
I mean, what's the harm?
Making
What's
friends?
the harm?
but here's the thing. There was one guy, and I'm sure he meant well. He's like, toss me your phone number, man, and we should get on like a Zoom call and maybe get together and we'll talk about sciatica. And I'm like, you know what? It's starting to feel better already.
Yeah.
I mean, so why don't we bookmark that thought? So I immediately panic, like.
You're like, this is the phone call.
Yeah.
Like, we're already talking about it. Mike's living in 2008 in the best way possible.
Right, yeah.
This is what social media was like.
Yeah.
It was just everyone
like
posting.
he only has a landline and AOL. I don't understand what.
Close to that.
You're
It's not that far.
Welcome.
I remember just posting like a video by the Strokes or the Beastie Boys. Mm-hmm. Remember this one, guys?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! This is great. Everybody's all happy, having
Yeah,
fun.
someone tells a fun story about it.
We're crossing
you know.
state lines.
Yeah.
Nobody's upset. I missed the whole thing where everybody hated Obama. Totally fucking missed that shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't part of my algorithm because I didn't know about the algorithms back then.
They weren't really into it at that point.
Is that right?
They hadn't quite figured out how to
hate
capture
him
that
yet.
rage
How to end the world.
and build off of it. So they let us stay in our lane, right? Which is with
Be
like
friends
all
with
like
our
friends.
friends.
You
Yeah.
actually would see your friends in your feed.
Yeah.
Versus advertisement things we think you like, right?
Yeah.
Murder, and like all of a sudden,
Right, yeah.
it just starts going into
still-
like, I know you like people, but have you ever seen people get murdered? You're like, how did you get to this? I never said I like people getting murdered.
Right.
It's quite a leap you're making.
Yes, but all of a sudden in my Facebook and then in my Instagram feed for 2 weeks, I kept getting these random, and I've never even looked into this shit. Random people that they go hiking up into like the tallest mountains, and then they find the people that didn't make it, and because you can't take them down, they basically freeze up there, and there's just dead bodies.
And so
I'm
they
like,
take
why is
pictures
this
and
in my
videos?
feed nonstop? Like, what the fuck?
Here's the thing: like when you do post online, if you do want people to see it, it's best to do it in the morning. I find.
Right. Yeah.
So that people have all day to look at it. You got to factor in the East Coast, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I got in, but I usually have a rule. I don't get on my phone until about noon. It's not as crazy as it sounds. I usually don't wake up till about 10. But I do some writing.
That must be nice.
I do some writing in a notebook just to get back to my roots. Yes.
Ridiculous.
In cursive?
But, yes.
Okay, good.
And no one can read it, thank God.
Including you?
Not even me.
Just these stacks of journals in your apartment.
But I know I have this clip today, and I want people to see it. So I get on in the morning,
Yeah.
and the first thing I see on Instagram is like a guy straddling a guy who's on the ground, already unconscious, and the guy's just hitting him in the face. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how? This is from an account I follow that I really like. He's a very smart guy, but there's usually like an internet viral video up front to go with what he's going to say.
Right.
And so that's the video of the day. And it's like, well, great. I haven't even had breakfast yet.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm halfway into a cup of coffee. I don't think I can handle this.
So there's part of the thing where it makes you suspect of some of the people you follow, because if the people you follow like a bunch of shit, they're like, hey, Mike loves to see animals kill each other, so maybe
Which I
you
do.
do too. And you're like, Mike, you motherfucker, stop watching that shit. Now you got me watching that shit.
I find it's usually like on a day where something horrific politically happens, like say a civilian being murdered by ICE.
Yeah.
I'm all over the internet that day because I just want to hear some
But
other
that's
people.
the thing is the algorithm goes, he likes watching
Yeah.
people get murdered.
Right.
That's obviously what he's into.
Yeah, no, I just want to hear some other people say, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that's
Yeah.
all I want. And then you get addicted to that, and I start following all these people because I'm like, this is how I feel, and then I stay off. And then to your point, that's all they feed me. So
You know
then I
what
got to go
would-
back and like a bunch of skateboarding videos, bunch of Beastie Boys videos.
You know what I would absolutely love is a button when something like that comes up in your feed that says, "Oh, you misunderstand me, algorithm," and you could explain.
That's hilarious.
I understand why you leapt to this
Yes.
thing,
Yeah.
but what I was really interested in was hearing other people say that's fucked up, and just kind of give it a nudge in the right direction of like, no, I don't want to see a guy hit another guy with a hammer. I just like Vikings.
Yeah.
Right.
No, this should be like, if I like this, also like, oh, I don't like this today, though.
Right.
It should be like, don't like this today. Like this overall. Don't like it
I'm
today.
in a real fragile
Yeah,
place right now, internet. So
Yeah,
if you
it's
could
like it's like a server that keeps coming back and going, "You want oysters now?" No, I don't want oysters. I said the first first time. Can you please stop trying to serve me oysters?
It's so smart though, because you do want oysters. You just need a little hot sauce.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's exactly it. All your friends ordered oysters, sir.
So I got a text from my plane landed yesterday, and I'll just read the text for you.
You got a text from your plane?
I wish you get enough of
Starscream.
those. But you're not on this feed.
Who?
It's from our movie reviewer.
Oh, Mike's not on it. Mike's
yeah.
not on it. Oh, Wendell?
Yeah. You're on it.
I do
Okay.
love
I'm on
Wendell,
it. Mike is not on it.
Okay, so we got to get you on this, Mike. You're like an unofficial member of this podcast. My Facebook account. This is from honorary member. Short list of guests. Eric Wendell. You're familiar with him. He's our movie
Eric
reviewer.
Allen Wendell.
If you're a new listener in Mississippi.
Hello, Mike in Mississippi.
It says, my main Facebook... I'm just picking this up. I'm starting to put some things together. He also has a gamer account. So
Of course.
my main Facebook account got permanently banned. I sent you guys friend requests on my alt. Oh, I shouldn't say what the alt is because he doesn't want people to know.
Right, yeah.
But this is good news. I missed this news yesterday. This is his gamer account that we've been trying to get
Yeah.
for 15 years.
Why?
Because he has a gamer life that we don't know about. He keeps it separate from us. And it's
He
all
doesn't
these-
want you to know about
He
it.
doesn't want it. And here I am looking a gift horse in the mouth, telling him, listen, maybe it's best if I'm not associated with you online. Because another part of our problems here at the Full Charge Power Hour is we had Eric Wendell actively going after people he disagrees with politically. Actively
Okay.
seeking them out. Fuck the algorithm.
And now he's banned.
Well, yeah, so he goes after them. This is
I think his family got him banned, if I'm being honest with you.
That's true. So, but he goes after people and he wishes them death.
Oh,
He
well, there you
wishes
go.
them
That'll do it.
suicide.
Yeah.
He wishes them this.
wishes them suicide.
He does. I hope you kill yourself, is what he says. And I probably have to take that out because it's going on YouTube.
What a great.
Yeah, no, he
Right.
says these things
Idiotic
daily,
thing to wish
and he
them.
gets banned once a month. And it's finally like, listen, it's over. Zuckerberg has had enough. He's done with Wendell.
Yeah.
And what I was going to say is he actively goes after people, and then people look at his account.
Yeah.
You know how you got to strategize. You got to be like, if I'm going to attack this person, I got to know who they are.
Yeah.
And it says the movie reviewer for the Full Charge Power Hour. So he's actively anti-advertising this podcast.
Right. Making you enemies that you weren't
Yeah,
prepared
totally.
for.
And it's another piece of the puzzle where it's like,
And a lot of gamers are like military dudes.
Well, this is the-
they're like
this is the
SEAL
non-
Team 6?
yeah.
This is the non-gamer thing.
Oh, okay.
This is Eric Wendell himself.
Right, yeah.
Okay. But now this is great. This is another layer to the onion. I've got guys that really were trying to find his identity online. And now I got it.
Yeah.
This is great. This is
Okay,
great
sure.
news. I mean, it's kind of sad because it's at the point where I don't really give a fuck anymore.
It's too late, yeah.
You
but-
know, I used
So
to care.
what is it that you want to know about his gamer life, though? Why are you so
I
excited?
want to know, what his name is.
Well, now you know.
What games he's playing.
I don't care about what games he's playing. I
You
care
want to know if he's
about
fighting with kids?
I care about how much video he's posting of him fighting with kids. That's what I care about.
I want to know if
You know?
if he's played video against my son Tanner.
That's what I want to know
Or-
too.
yeah.
Right?
We
There's
try
a
to
chance.
we try to get everybody young we know, and everybody that was into gaming, video games, to find it. So my point is, I've always wanted to know how popular he is. Now I get to know how many followers he has.
What if he's just insanely popular?
That's what I mean. Like this is.
What if he's Leroy Jenkins?
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins. What a
Wouldn't
great.
that be amazing?
Speaking of that, have you seen the other video? I don't know what game it is. My son Tanner can probably tell us off camera. But the guy comes in. It's some role playing game where you're shooting at each other. The guy comes in and he's like got to get past this fortress, and he asks some just rando kid that's also playing in there, "Hey, can you help me?" And he was like, or he went to go, "I need supplies or something." He walked up to the fort and he said, "Hey, can you guys help me?" And of course, like typical kids are like, "No, man, fuck you, get out of here." He goes, and he goes, "Okay," and he walks away. And he wrangles up a bunch of other dudes, and he's like, "Hey, come here. We're gonna blow the shit out of that fucking fortress over there, of those kids over there, because they wouldn't help me." And he's like, "Okay." And then just a ton
all,
of
like,
guys,
onto it.
and they're. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen that video?
Yeah, you showed me.
What was the game?
Rust.
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 It's the one Elliot played.
Yeah, so they just blow the and you just hear these little kids, like they're probably like, what, 10, 12? And they're like, hey, stop it, mister! Stop it, not fair! Just the whole time, and they're like, grenades.
So Wendell's like 50 arguing with teenagers every day.
This is what probably happens, right? And do you get some old dudes? Not creepy old dudes. You just get some old dudes.
Just old
that are-
dudes.
But they want to fight and they don't take no shit.
Do you get some punk ass little kids that are talk shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you try to annihilate them?
Me?
Just in general, is that kind of the goal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the nature of this world. Is these people fight with each other, usually verbal on headsets. You've seen it in the movies like Vince Vaughn talking shit.
Yeah.
Right.
All that stuff.
So it's real. This is like
Oh,
where
yeah.
you just go out and you get to. It's again anonymous
Do you play
shit talking.
Do you play games like
I
this?
play a lot of games. Yeah.
Do you talk
One of-
shit talk?
Yeah, but
Okay.
usually it's
Mike Black
it's
shit talk.
usually
Okay.
very adorable, very
Yes.
fun. But like my favorite of the online where you're playing against other people games is defunct now. It got resold or some shit. But it was the Friday the 13th game. And what it would be is 6 players, and one of you is randomly selected to be Jason.
And no one knows.
And nobody knows.
Okay.
And Jason can't communicate with anyone else, but if they're in earshot, you can hear them talking. And one time I happened to be Jason, and it was like a group of kids. It was like killing the Goonies, but there was like a group of kids running from me, and they're terrorized in real life, even though it's a video game.
And you can hear them.
And it's hilarious because they get to a car, and part of it is if you can fix the engine to the car while Jason's slowly coming towards you, you might get into the car and get away. So they do, and I'm giving them like a little extra time because they're hilarious.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, these guys are so funny, and they're like, get in the car, start it, go. And so they finally get it started. I'm like 5 feet away now, and I'm almost at the door, and they're like, go. And so the guy goes, I don't know how to drive. So he starts driving, hits a tree immediately, and he goes, this was my fault. Everyone else get out of the car. Let him kill me. Save yourselves.
Oh my God.
It was so funny that I like picked him up like I was going to kill him. He's like, run. And then I just dropped him and let him go. And he's like, what? And he ran off all excited. He's like, he let me go. He let me go.
I love that.
You're
I
being
think-
released on entertainment value.
Yeah,
You're
it
like,
was
you
like
gotta
it
go.
was too much fun to kill that guy.
Yeah, I think we're onto something with that. We always wonder why Jason moves so slow.
Yeah,
Because it's
hilarious.
It's all
Are
he's
you
doing
only-
that day.
were you only
He
allowed to
wants
walk?
to drag it out.
Yeah, he can only.
you
He
can't
has
run?
certain powers. Like you can, if you think they're going to be somewhere else, you can suddenly appear there. And
But if you're
there's-
chasing someone, is it walking?
yeah,
You can't run after them?
You can't run
Hilarious.
because you're Jason.
Is the real Jason in the movies? He doesn't run either, right?
No, he's all beat up from living under a lake for
Yeah, and
about
they let
10
you.
years.
They put so much love into that game too, because it's every movie in the series. He looked a little bit different, and so you could play as any version of Jason.
Yeah.
and each
Bag-
one had their own
bag on the
specific
head.
kills and stuff like that. And
Can
they
you-
even did one where Tom Savini, who's like this legendary makeup dude, they were like, design a Jason for us just for fun.
Yeah.
Have fun with it. And so he did Jason back from hell after fighting Freddy.
with the
And-
Mighty Ducks logo.
yeah, and it's almost like that. But his mask is like black, but there's like flame behind it. And he's got a scar from Freddy's glove across
Wow.
the face. And he has the devil's trident.
Wow.
So it's like he went to hell, killed the devil, and then came back.
nice.
The whole
And I was like,
lifespan
hell
is
yeah.
involved. Can you go to Manhattan or space in this game?
You can go to Manhattan. They were working on Jason X.
Uh-huh.
That's
and
space,
then they
right?
got sued by the creator of the original Jason, and it fucked up the whole game.
Wait, they never had approval?
No,
Like, you would think that'd be the
they
first
thought
thing you
they
get.
did. They thought they did, but then that guy came out of nowhere and was like, "Hey, I want all the money," and so it pretty much ended it. You know?
Knock, knock.
do
Who's
they
there?
have rotted out child Jason?
Yeah,
I never thought about that. So in the first one,
they have him in the bag, like the potato sack.
Yeah, but in the first one, he's this rotted out like 12-year-old.
Oh, you mean little kid?
Yeah.
No, that would be.
Here's something I never
crazy.
thought about is like he's the little kid in the first one.
Yeah.
And we're not really sure if that's imaginary or not, but we know it isn't.
Right.
We know it
It's-
really happened.
He's definitely
And-
there. Yeah.
But then in the next movie comes out a couple years later and he's like 32 and like has a football career in his past.
I think the
You know?
swamp kind of made him.
Yeah, it just
like, roided
rejuvenated him,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. I think the more stuff his mom killed,
Yeah.
the stronger he got. He's basically too challenged to die. Like once he like came back,
Talk about
He just kept getting killed and it never worked.
You know what time it is, right?
What?
You guys keep talking. I'm going to IMDb.
well, I'm saying talk about
I got to see the descriptions.
talk about a movie where the sequels define the whole
Oh,
franchise.
yeah. It just got more and more ridiculous. and
Well, and
more
also
fun.
he's not the murderer in the first one. He's
No.
barely in the first one.
Yeah, he's
And
the
then-
victim.
And you can call that movie Jason.
And
We're
you
gonna
know
watch
what-
Jason. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what I love is when they finally got to Freddy versus Jason, one of the scenes in there that just absolutely killed me, and I thought, what a brilliant way of tying these two together, is they show a scene. They were like, we're going to get Jason to fight Freddy, right? So they knock him out, and they're like, I wonder what he's dreaming about. And then it goes into the eye of the mask and shows you what he's dreaming
Yeah.
about. And it's him drowning at Camp Crystal Lake, right? And he's freaking out. And all the campers are like pointing and laughing and having sex and doing drugs and all this stuff. And then you see this camp counselor banging a girl by a cabin.
Yeah.
And he turns around and it's Freddy, but without the makeup.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is the perfect contrast of those two characters. One was like the ultimate victim and one was the ultimate predator.
Oh yeah.
And seeing them put together is basically in a turf war for people's souls.
But it also makes sense that
So much
like
fun.
he's dreaming about Freddy because that's when Freddy comes out.
Yeah, like Freddy's just taunting him in his nightmare.
Right.
Just messing with him for no good reason.
Yeah, how could you keep yourself from posting on people's posts about this shit?
Right.
You know
yeah,
so
it's
much.
too much fun.
This was in the movie or a video game?
Yeah, this was in Freddy versus Jason, the movie, which is a lot of fun to watch.
That'd be funny if he went to bed and he dreamed of Predator versus Alien.
Yeah, that would be great. And Jason X comes out in his space cyborg Jason gear.
So I didn't realize. I remember this now because I'm not as big into this stuff as you guys are. I forgot that.
I'm into sequels in general.
Which is interesting because in the first Jason, it was his mom.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but then I'm reading. So if I read the description of part 2, they basically like, yeah, Jason never died. That was all bullshit. And then he becomes Jason.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
part 2 came out 1 year after.
Right.
That's how quickly they turned
and he's
around
like
that
a
second one.
linebacker.
Yeah, he's much
They said
bigger
it was
and much
5
stronger.
years later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know how.
I
it was
like
never.
Mike's theory. It's like the lake kept him alive, so why can't the lake give him superhuman strength?
But if there's
They're
saying
like,
he
you're
never
ready,
died,
Jason.
though.
It's time.
I
Your
think-
mother's dead. It's time for you to seek vengeance.
Right.
So
yeah,
when
and
did he
it's like-
actually die in the lake then? Because according to this, he never died.
Well, he drowned, but they never found the body.
Right. So he didn't
So-
die.
Yeah.
He's down there chilling. You ever seen
Yeah.
a Little Mermaid? He's chilling with a
How
crab.
come nobody puts that in their descriptions?
Well,
And like
You should get in there and describe
because it doesn't
that
make
then.
any sense whatsoever.
none of it makes
Yeah.
sense in real world.
But you want the sequel, don't you?
But yeah,
Well, of
but
course,
it's like
yeah, I
So
mean-
let's just.
But how
But
many
like there
sequels
was
do
one
you
where
want?
he's chained to a rock underwater. He's well been killed a number of times at this point, and they're like, we can't ever kill him. We can just chain him to a rock and throw him in the
Well,
river.
I understand he actually still there.
He was for a while, and then he got out.
And let's take this time. Usually we have to look this up. So Friday the 13th gets weird around like 4, 5, and 6.
That's
Yeah.
why
There's
you're a
like
big sequel
it starts
guy.
to get into like a whole nother area.
paranormal sort of
Paranoia. There's a dog jumping through a plate glass window.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman still has starring roles. No, I'm just kidding. So,
Right, yeah, he was between Lost Boys and Goonies. He was doing this.
but
you know,
yeah,
and
so
like,
so
yeah.
isn't there a whole series of events where Jason gets electrocuted back to life? That's one thing.
Right, yeah.
Okay, let's come back to that. There's also another thing where there's like an impersonation.
Yeah,
there's like a copycat.
fake Jason.
Yeah.
I think in number 6.
His name's Tom, not
Yeah.
Jason.
So
Yeah.
if you look at it, right, they go 1, 2, 3, back to back to back. So it was 1980, 81, 82. Like, so they were all in.
Yeah.
Whoever was making these things
Yeah.
was like, yeah, we're going.
We've
we're
got
on
a good
roll.
formula.
We're on a roll.
going
But
with it.
then, 84, it comes out the final chapter.
There
so
you
I'm
go.
assuming that's when that's when they must have made the transition.
the
because
Jason's
that's
like-
when
name
J-
for that series.
'Cause the next one comes
Hold
out
on,
in
I
eight-
just want to say that Jason is like the Who. Like there's always like a farewell
Or Kiss,
tour.
right?
Yeah.
Farewell tour.
Right,
Yeah. So
yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
it. Farewell tour. That's 84. So 4 years later, they released New Blood. Now, New Blood, I'm assuming,
Now, that's-
is a different Jason. Is that how they rebooted it,
No,
Mike?
it's the same Jason. This is after the event where he's stuck underwater. He's anchored by that rock, right?
Okay.
A girl is visiting the camp who has psychic powers, and her doctor is like, we're going to go to this camp, get away from everybody and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
you mean the camp where everybody dies.
Camp
Yeah,
Blood,
yeah,
where everyone
yeah,
died,
yeah,
Camp
yeah.
Crystal Lake.
Yes.
And her powers, she has all sorts of daddy issues, and it triggers a bunch of like abuse memories and stuff like that. All of that somehow wakes Jason up, and he goes, oh, there's people up there to kill, and he breaks his chain and goes up there and starts killing. And I will say, that one, part 7, he looks the coolest in that one, because I don't know who did the costume or the makeup or whatever, but you can like see his kneecap, you can see like his spine going down his back. He actually looks like he's been through all the movies he's been through. And then in the next one, in Jason Takes Manhattan, they're like, screw all that,
Yeah.
and they just put him back in the regular costume like he was a brand new guy.
So yeah,
I was in this video. Tom McCaffrey. You guys remember Tom McCaffrey?
Yeah, I love Tom.
This is a video on like Funny or Die or YouTube, and it's from the perspective. It's 3 of us, another guy named Barry Rothbart, and we're the owners of Camp Crystal Lake. And the first, the first scene, we're so excited we inherited a camp from the guy's uncle.
Yeah.
We're gonna make money. We're gonna run this cool business. And then it's just we keep meeting every year, and it's like, so what the fuck happened this summer? And I'm like, the guy that was dead came back to life, and it's a banger. I urge people to.
So
look
the guy's
this
been
up.
killing. No,
I'll put the link.
His mom was killing people, but
Yeah.
So
I'll put the link. I'm going to put the link
yeah,
in
dude,
the
I want to see
in the
that.
description.
I
of this
remember
podcast.
seeing that when it came out.
It's so
was really
funny.
good.
So guys, I was wrong. And by the
Yeah.
way, this probably, other than the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Scooby-Doo, I have never seen so much activity for a character so quickly. I was wrong. They basically had whoever created the Jason thing.
Yeah.
From 1980, there was never a year off. I made a mistake. It keeps going. Then, while they were making Jason movies, they also made a Friday the 13th television series while they were still making movies from 87 to 90.
Yeah,
so
but
they
it
were
had
like, they
very
were
little to
riding
do
this
with
thing
Jason.
hard. Like, if you think about sequels now, sequels usually come out, about 3 or 4 years, between 2 to 5 years after the first movie.
Yeah.
These guys were like, no.
Go.
Yeah.
It's the Halloween thing. They're like, Halloween's doing
yeah.
it, we're doing it.
Yeah, and that was pretty much their whole business model from the beginning. Was as soon as Halloween came out, the first Friday the 13th was like hot on its heels.
Have you ever seen
They're like,
Halloween?
we can do that.
Speaking of Halloween too, have you ever seen like Jamie Lee Curtis is in it
Yeah.
through the whole movie, but also barely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
They
how did
keep
she
going
pull
to
that
like
off?
every once in a while.
Well,
Yeah.
that's just to make sure that they got made.
Yeah.
They had to put a face in there still.
Right, but
Right.
it is kind of funny that she's
Yeah,
there. They
she
keep
was
her alive.
very much in the first one,
Yeah,
and then in the
she
second
is the
one,
first
she's just
one.
kind of in the
Yeah.
background.
So I think with a lot of these, the first ones are really cool, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what hooks you.
Yeah.
And then you have to make a decision at some point
To get
of like
crazy.
when it starts getting campy, you either are just in it and you're in it for the ride, you're like however long this is going to take, or
Yeah.
you just opt out. You're like, all
Yeah.
right, because I opted out of like Halloween. I was like, that's a wrap. Like
Right.
after a certain,
Yeah.
I think it was by 3, I was kind of done. Like it started getting a little cheesy.
But it also coincides with hair metal. It's like
That's-
horror
yes.
movies
Very much so,
and hair
yeah.
metal, and then by the late '80s, it's
And there's a
not
lot of
as interesting.
soundtrack intertwining there
Yeah,
too. you
and
know?
then, right, and then and bands like Halloween and shit like that.
Right, yeah.
And then by the time you hit 1990, and
Yeah.
especially 1991, it's done for a while.
All bets are off.
The movies are still coming out, but it's kind of like we're now laughing at these movies. Right. Then we push past that into just, yeah, but I still love it.
Yeah.
And then the internet comes out, and now we're talking about it to the point where I barely have any YouTube sketches.
Right.
I'm also in another one. It's a VH1. Where Are They Now? And I'm Jason Voorhees.
Oh,
and
that's
it's about
great.
I'm
Yeah.
snorting coke through the mask. I'm giving head in the fucking bathroom.
Sorry.
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
He's a gamer. He's heard it all.
Jason's a fictional character. It's fine.
He's it all from a 9-year-old.
Right, yeah.
And then like he's just living a normal life after that, like delivering pizzas and like
Yeah.
getting the paper. Wendell's in that one too.
I'll tell you, I have a theory about all of that
Yeah.
that makes sense to me, which is in the 80s, half of the movies we were growing up on were basically saying the world's about to end. We're
Yeah,
going to
that's
have
true.
a big nuclear war.
Yeah.
And by about 1989, you're either going to be in a Trans Am with a boomerang and a shotgun, or you're dead.
Right.
You're going to be fighting robots or not, you know.
They predicted the Cybertruck pretty
And
accurately in The Running Man. Yeah.
Everything after that is borrowed time.
Right.
You know, and so nobody gave a shit after that. We're like, hey, we made it. We're still here. So get wacky as you want, Jason. Go nuts,
Right.
Mad Max movies. You know, just whatever you wanted to do was totally kosher. When Freddy basically became like a stand-up
Yes.
around the third movie.
Yeah.
He's basically like the grossest prop comic in the world by
Right,
the third
right,
movie.
right.
And everyone was just on board. We were like, yeah,
Loved it.
That's cool.
Loved
Yeah.
it. That was very scary. Nightmare on Elm Street was very scary to me.
Yeah.
And half the stuff I only heard about it before I saw it.
Right.
So this idea that Freddy Krueger can get you in your sleep just terrified me because
And they did
you
that-
gotta sleep.
Yeah,
I
to their
made the-
credit, they did that really well in every movie where there are moments where you're like, oh, fuck, they're asleep.
Yeah.
Like, you realize it for them and you have this urgency of like, wake up,
Right.
you know, and it's just so well done.
I made the
Wake
mistake.
up, Johnny Depp's dead.
Yeah.
I did not get. I did not get high a lot when I was in high school. It's not my thing, but
Sure.
I did make the mistake of getting high with my friends before they said you got to see this movie Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, no.
No.
And I had to walk home.
No.
Because Cannonball Run would be a nightmare, but now you're watching this. Yeah.
And now you're walking home.
I had to walk
Burt
home.
Reynolds appearing in your dreams is one thing. but-
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to walk home, and I had the way to walk from my buddy's house to my house was a lot of like open land.
Yeah.
a lot of trees. It happened to be a windy night.
And you
of
might
course,
be
of course,
asleep.
it was a windy night, and I had to cut through the old elementary school that I went through.
Oh, God.
And I was
For Freddy, that's perfect.
And here's something that I didn't realize is that if you start running, you're pumping your blood up more. You're just getting more high, right?
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
start
yeah.
getting scared, and I start running.
Yeah.
And I'm getting higher.
Yeah.
And I get to the basketball courts,
Yeah.
and I think I'm being attacked by the basketball hoops.
Yeah.
Because they were like coming down at me.
Right.
And so I'm freaking out now. I'm by myself.
This is like a PSA.
Yeah, I'm by myself. I finally get home. I call my buddies the next day. I tell them what happened. And one of my buddies is like, dude, they fucking cut down the basketball hoops for the little kids to make them smaller. You just didn't know that. So you thought you were being, and I was like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I still, that movie, that's the thing. It's like, if you want to see a really scary movie, probably don't get high.
Yeah, probably.
Before you see it. Because
Probably
it's
don't
gonna
get
freak you
high.
out.
Absolutely don't get high before you see it. Yeah.
Don't get high before you do anything. All right, get high if you're about to go to bed.
Right,
That's my rule.
Yeah, okay,
Because
fair
I always be
enough.
like, oh, I'm not going to drink at this party. I'll have 2 beers and then I'll take half a sativa edible, and then I'm like, I gotta go home. You know what I mean? Midway into a conversation, you're like, this is not working out. I gotta get
That's
out of
true.
here.
I remember in college experimenting and then
Yeah.
going home, and I put on Goldeneye. I thought that's a safe,
Yeah,
James
that
Bond
seems
movie.
safe.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I started getting really sad for everyone that he killed. I was like, I'm going to burn my Totinos grieving over all these losses.
That guy's probably got kids,
Yeah.
wife.
I was like, he didn't know James Bond was coming. He was just, this
he's
is a
not
good
involved.
job. He's like, I
just
got a
works
job
at-
in the tropics. This
Yeah.
is great. You know.
Health plan.
Right. Yeah.
At least was this pre-internet? So
Yes.
you couldn't Google backstories on all the people that died?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
good.
thank God.
Yeah, you don't want to be tweeting out when you're high either.
No.
How many people have done morning cleanup?
Yeah.
Not so great. If you don't think AI is going through all our shit right now,
Yeah.
you're wrong.
Oh, they are.
I
Yeah.
just got flagged on Instagram from a post I made in 2015, and I even have a restricted
it
account.
just came up now that you got flagged
Just
on
came
it?
out this past week because I made a joke. There was a restaurant called The Spoon, and it had a big picture of the spoon, and I wrote, "Oh, this restaurant or great new place to buy heroin."
Sure,
I said,
that's
not the best joke in the
hilarious.
world,
No, but
but you know,
right,
hey,
yeah.
whatever.
It's not- yeah.
I put it out, and
It's not glorifying drug use.
No, I can't even. I mean, I'm holding a microphone in the profile picture.
Right.
They gotta know I make jokes.
Yeah.
But AI's not so quick to know that.
No.
And I can't even make ads for like 2 weeks now.
Okay, so you're gonna, if this is the case, that how are some of the people that we started the dark days of the Comedy Store with in the early 2000s, that that have
Thriving
become very
in that.
I'm gonna
successful
do
in
you
that?
one- I'm gonna-
How are they even online if that's the case?
I'll do you one better. The U.S. government has done far worse
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, there you go. Fair enough.
online.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I don't even want to get into it.
Yeah, if you posted a video of you in a fighter jet shitting on people, do you think you'd have an account tomorrow?
I didn't even see it, but I heard the president posted a video of a woman getting hit
That wouldn't
with a
surprise me at
hammer.
all, but yeah.
and some kind of Muslim
Still
thing or
got an
something?
account.
Yeah.
You know?
I go down.
A lot of mine, I find that if you go back, they'll just take the audio off if they find it offensive. I did a thing. You guys remember Mad Balls?
What's
they were
that?
like toys. They were like little balls that looked like a baseball, but it had a face. And it was,
Yes.
like,
Oh,
screaming
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
They were rubber and soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I had a bunch of them in a little display case, and I was like arranging them, and I go, "Oh, I didn't see you there. Hey, I have a show tomorrow night, blah, blah, blah. So I'll see you there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get back to rearranging my balls." That was the whole thing.
Great joke.
Funny enough for a
Enough, yeah,
promo,
yeah.
you know.
I'm laughing.
They cut the fucking audio from it.
Oh,
'cause
my God.
Somebody saw it and was like, no, unacceptable.
No ball jokes.
Yeah, but they didn't tell me. They just did it. And so, like, if you look at some of your old videos, if the audio's missing,
I'm like, yeah,
that's what
take them out.
happened.
I don't want to get in trouble for them.
But
Yeah.
this was probably the early days where the power of one should not have that power. So some rando can
Right.
make a complaint and they'll just pull it off of one person.
I think we
that
still
person
have
could
that.
just not like you.
Yeah.
I think we still have that.
You
You
still
think
have
so?
the ability
One
to do
person
that.
can
Yeah.
shut somebody down. One person.
At least
Absolutely. They can at
temporarily.
least report it.
Yeah, and then
You know,
they've
and
got to
so-
investigate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then AI just looks at it and goes, balls is a bad word.
Right.
Done.
I just had to bleep out smoking pot in my post today. Beep, beep.
But pot
Yeah.
is legal in most states now.
I looked it up on Google because I want people to see these clips.
They should make it real easy to bleep, and it's almost impossible if you don't know everything about
I look
the
stuff up
internet.
now because I
Yeah.
wasn't. Look at my Instagram account. I let everything just go right past the goalie.
Yeah.
Forever and ever and ever and ever. And now I'm finally like, well, if I want people to see this stuff, I have to bleep it out. They also make the technology good enough that you can hit a button on your program. Mm-hmm. I use Opus, and it just says AI enhanced censor words.
Yeah.
And it knows how to find curse words.
That's what I was going to
Oh,
So what do
that's
they do?
good.
They bleep them or they just kind of make them do those so it just doesn't exist?
They bleep and put the asterisks.
Okay.
It's incredible.
Oh, good. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I tried like self-editing one,
Yeah.
and
They get it wrong.
Yeah.
They bleep the wrong part of the word and stuff.
right, but like even in the subtitle part, a girl at a show yelled out, "I want to see your titties." She was drunk and
Yeah.
she was mad at me, and she was like, "I want to see your titties." And so I
Doesn't sound mad
put
to me.
T star star star
Yep.
IES.
Yeah.
And they didn't cut the audio, but they cut the subtitles because they didn't like T dot dot dot
Yeah.
IES. I was like,
Even that was
yeah, I
a
was
little
like,
bit too
that's too
risque.
much. Yeah, it was just, it's crazy.
Did you show
what-
your tits?
No.
Okay.
Should have.
I don't know. I mean, you could have thrown a little bit out there, just to
I
kind
don't
of
like
calm
to
her
go
down.
for a cheap applause break. I want to earn it. My titties are definitely getting an applause
I'm sorry.
break.
I thought I had read somewhere that you had a bag of props with you and you pull out a teat out of
Yes,
a bag.
that's exactly-
I thought you were a little bit carrot toppy now.
I learned from Freddie. The prop comedy is the future.
Tell me what you guys think about this, what you might do. I flew in a middle seat yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to throw my wife under the bus, but you travel a lot.
Sure, yeah.
You're a tall guy, so you're thinking about where you're sitting on a plane.
For sure.
I do everything I can to avoid a middle seat. I don't need anything fancy. I just need an aisle or a window.
Mm-hmm.
My wife bought the tickets. She doesn't always think about these things because she's not averse to people like I am.
Right.
She can sit in a middle seat, no
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
So whenever you buy plane tickets, there's always like they advertise the cheapest ticket.
Right.
If you get that, you get nothing. You
Yeah.
can't change the ticket.
No peanuts, no nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't choose your seat. You can't like check a
Right.
bag. There's
Yeah.
all this stuff. It's basically like don't pick this ticket. You
On the
gotta
ticket,
get,
it just says don't.
don't do this.
What you said is your cargo.
What's that?
Your cargo.
What about
Yeah.
my cargo?
No,
You-
you
your
just you are
cargo.
cargo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and you can't and it's also like this is your time slot cargo. If you don't get here at this time, there's no changing this ticket. There's no you're getting the next one. You're just so you always got to get the second to cheapest.
Right.
It's about $30 more.
Worth every penny.
Worth every penny. It looks worse on the website.
Yeah.
It'll go from like $280 to $330, and you're like, ooh, that's a huge difference. It's
Yeah.
not.
No.
They shouldn't even offer that. It's rude to offer the $280.
Right. Yeah.
So now I'm in the middle, and my first of all, I'm wearing these pants. I pack light on top of that.
Sure.
Carry on,
Smart.
or what do you call it? Carry on and
Carrying a
personal
backpack.
item.
Yeah.
But now I was in New York for 5 days. I'm wearing these pants.
Were they good-looking pants? Or?
They were good looking pants, but you know what? They're a little bit like
But for
short.
5 days.
Okay.
They're a little bit short, and I feel a little bit weird at my age wearing them. But my wife's like, "You look great in them,"
was gonna
and the
say-
pockets work, so they're
Okay.
good to travel with.
Yeah.
Like, I have 2 pairs of pants. I'm ridiculous this
But-
way.
but
I
the-
don't
but-
I don't like to shop.
But that look is in. You're always worried about your age.
Is it back in?
versus...
Because I thought big pants were in. These
No,
are like kind of
but,
tight.
but short on the bottom.
Short
like
at the bottom.
Basically what we would call high waters.
Yes.
That's in.
Sure.
They're
Yeah.
in,
Okay.
they're in,
All
they're
right.
in.
Fair enough. I'm
Sock-
glad. I'm glad.
People like socks.
So, but they're
Just like
tight.
to see-
I got
Yeah.
socks. Yeah, I got socks. I usually wear black ones. Go with
Yeah.
black pants. So it's like maybe they're cool, maybe they're not. I don't know. This covers it. Anyway, I'm wearing these tight pants, and I'm sitting in the middle doing this, and I don't even. I heard you're allowed to armrest if you're in the middle. I don't play that game.
I
I'm
think
sitting
you're
here like this.
absolutely, you've earned the arm
You've
rest.
earned it, but I like to use it sparingly.
Yeah.
And but my belt buckle's just digging in.
Oh, I know that one. Yeah,
digging
yeah,
into my,
yeah.
my
Horrible.
belly because I've also been
Horrible.
I've
eating
been there.
bread for a week straight because I'm in
Okay.
New York and I'm just doing a tour.
Yeah, I don't
the
know why
food
you're
I
wearing,
miss.
Don't even know why you're wearing a belt, but continue.
I just got to wear a belt. I don't know why.
No, not on the plane. I'm really disappointed in you. Continue.
Well, yeah. So it's just digging into my gut.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I start to like, I'm gonna Thanksgiving.
let
this.
loose. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little Thanksgiving dinner over here, and I'm gonna like undo the belt. But then
no.
but then the dude next to me just kind of gives me like a, what's he doing?
Yeah.
Like, is it like,
Yeah.
is this Spirit Airlines?
He thinks
is this guy
everything is
taking his dick
9/11.
out? Are we going viral right now?
Yeah.
Is my Instagram account finally blowing up? Guess it's not that much of a story. I just got busted.
No.
Playing with
Wait,
my belt,
did he
and I felt like
continue?
I felt like an ass.
Look, first off,
But you
should
gotta
have just
do what
kept
you gotta
going.
do.
He's gonna have his. You finished the job though, right? You kept doing it.
I got it open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of the trip was a lot more comfortable.
All you needed to do was just turn to him. He didn't want to hear from you.
Yeah.
But if he's going to stare at you like
Yeah.
that, you should have just turned him and said, "Too much bread in New York, buddy." And
Yeah.
he'd have been
Yeah.
like, "You're talking to me. I got to get the fuck out of this."
Yeah.
Or even-
He would have just.
or even a bro to bro like cheesesteaks. Am I right?
Yeah, right. Anything.
Give him
This
an
guy-
elbow. You get it.
But I've always thought that if you're in the middle.
Yeah, I'll use my armrest for the elbow. You get it, and then just leave it there.
Yeah. Taking over. Well, I told you this story a long time ago. He doesn't know it, but he was on the plane with me. I told you guys that story about the people that were having sex. Like, remember I told you that the story about they were having like a row over,
With
like
the blanket.
catty corner. Yes,
Hand stuff.
And the whole time I was like, God, I hope my kids don't look up for their
Yeah.
iPads because it was so obvious,
Right.
So obvious.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people that shit does happen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I know.
right? Like-
I saw the fear in his corner of his eye.
Yeah.
Like he didn't make contact with my belt, but he
Yeah.
was like, "Is this happening right now?"
Yeah.
We have just lost cabin pressure.
Right.
You know?
And a lot of people from New York to LA, they're like,
Yeah.
this is actually Nashville to LA. So there's a lot of prejudice against LA people
Right.
out there
They're
in the middle of
just
the
sure
country.
that that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
They're absolutely certain.
Yeah.
that, oh, he's going to whip it
Yeah,
out.
yeah, like, oh man,
We're
I'm
gonna
going to
have deal with
California.
this.
It's
Yeah.
Burbank too, so it's the valley. So it's like,
He thought maybe you'd be like, "Yo, full charge here. Don't forget to see my new special coming out. Okay, I'm gonna be whipping it out if you know what I'm saying."
I did a show at this casino in Northern California, and me and the opening actor talking. He's only 23, 24 years old,
start
so like he's
sometime.
asking me all this stuff, blah blah blah. And then we're talking to another local comic, right? Then that local comic leaves, but the girl he's with comes up to us, and she says, "Hey, how you doing?" She goes, "Great show." She goes, "Normally I'd suck both your dicks, but I'm here with him." And we just kind of laughed it off.
Do you think she was serious?
Yeah, because she didn't laugh.
Okay.
Then she
Stone cold.
Then she like walks off, and we're like, "Wait a second, did that just happen?" You know?
Now let me ask you a question. What if her boyfriend or whoever
Yeah.
she was with goes, "It's all good. I'm cool. Go ahead if you guys want."
I'm a married man.
No, I know that, but it's
And
still an
also-
awkward moment. What would you say to get out of it? That I'm a married man, I'm out. Would you push the 23-year-old towards them and run? Like, what would you do?
It's seldom
Push
in
the
this.
23.
Outside of being in the band Motley Crue, it's rare that anyone approaches you.
Right,
like
which
that.
makes it more like,
So
how do you
don't-
prepare for this moment?
You don't respond to it in a realistic or practical
Yeah.
manner. You just go,
No.
right, yeah, and then you just keep talking and you do the thing, and it's not going to happen either way.
Yeah, no,
Even if
right.
I'm like incredibly single, and if I was single at my age, I'm not even in the hookup game anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't want to like go spend the night or have somebody in my hotel room.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's edibles and cable television.
Yeah.
There's no sex.
Though
Right.
Mike is just curious, what's the name of this place, and
Right.
how far in advance do they book
honestly,
I like that I'm curious, not him. It's,
Honestly-
out? I'm married too, and I got my son here. What the hell, dude?
it pays well. It's a good audience. I'm going to give you the information. The only thing that sucks about it is it's in Crescent City, California, which is not near. It takes 15 hours to fly there with connecting
Oh,
flights.
man.
And you can
It
only
takes how long?
15 hours.
God.
So you can either go, and you can only go on like Wednesday or Sunday, and the gig's on Saturday.
Well, now I don't even want.
Do you
my
go
guess.
by horseback?
So
Like,
you,
how do
you
you?
basically, you basically got to make a tour out of it, or do the shitty thing I did where I flew to, because I was gonna make a whole 5-day trip out of. Excuse me. Go visit my brother and his family in San Francisco on Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much?
Drive there on
do you have?
Friday.
How much do you have left to get there? How many hours do you have left to get there if you go to San Francisco?
6.5, but it's really 8 because you got to get out of San Francisco.
Yeah.
So, and then on Friday, he's cool enough to give you the hotel on Friday. Make that 7-8 hour drive on Friday. Do the gig on Saturday. Drive back to San Francisco on Sunday. Drive back to LA on Monday.
Man.
But then, I mean, I don't know. I can only imagine what it's like to have kids because my cat has started freaking out because my wife is then going to New York, and now I got to leave my cat for like 5 days versus 3 days. Last day we left the cat. And by the way, to the people listening, there's people coming by the house, feeding
There
the
you go.
cat,
Okay, there you go.
hanging
Just-
out with
yeah.
the cat.
There you go.
I went to
It's
New
not
York.
just
I
a-
got Dave Waite to stay there.
Okay.
So like, because the cat freaks out because the cat will have fucking crazy diarrhea if we're gone too long because
Right.
you can't explain to a cat
Yeah.
that you're coming back.
But do you still sit down and talk to the cat about what's happening?
I
because
tell the
you're
cat
out of
what
your
happened.
because you're out of your fucking mind.
I
Okay, just
tell
wanna make sure.
I tell the cat how
You
cool
actually-
Dave Waite is.
Yeah.
He's coming by.
Yeah.
But in this thing, I actually had to shorten my trip to 3 days and have people come by so I could fly to San Francisco,
Brutal.
then drive the same day,
Brutal.
and vice versa.
Oh, you're nuts.
Totally brutal. But you know, you got to work every once in a while.
You do.
Yeah.
And
Surprised you didn't get sciatica.
but the flight was delayed, and so I'm landing in San Francisco at 3:00, and now I'm hitting rush hour traffic on a Friday.
Yeah,
and
to
it's
getting out of Dodge,
total nightmare.
so that must have took you
oh that
like
that
11
day,
hours.
That day was like
drive?
it was like I got to the airport at 9:00 because I'm still at 2 hours before the flight guy. I don't give a fuck. I do
Yeah.
that. Got there at 9:00 and didn't get to the hotel until 11 p.m.
So if you were to split the difference, right, and pull over and sleep somewhere like in a motel,
Yeah.
is that Bigfoot marijuana death country? If
Yeah.
you go that, so there's
It's
really
beautiful.
not a. Oh, but is it
Beautiful.
is it safe to
Yeah.
pull off?
Yeah, it's kind of nice up there. The
Okay.
people are you doing the show in the casino?
No, I'm talking about if you were to stop halfway and sleep somewhere.
I don't
Is it
think-
shotgun country where they're like, "Why are you stopping? What are you here for?"
Yeah,
Okay.
yes and no.
Okay.
Right? Yes and no. It's like, yes, that could happen. No, that probably won't happen.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Because if it happened like even 50% of the time, people would be like, just do not go up there.
When you think about it, your cat had more of a Bigfoot experience than you did. Like Dave Waite showing up all of a sudden. Who the fuck is this?
Just hanging
What
out.
is going on? Hey, buddy.
Penny and the Hendersons.
I'm your new dad. Oh no.
For those that didn't get that reference, it's Harry and the Hendersons, which is a
you go.
Bigfoot
Right, yeah.
movie that I believe John Lithgow was the father in, and it was probably an '80s movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
80s.
Yeah.
Became a television
And
show.
John
like-
Lithgow
like-
killed it in
Like
that.
any,
Yeah, that's right. It did become a television show,
like
didn't
any
it?
good, yeah. Fox ran amok in the early 90s, late 80s. It was great. They would put, it was like the internet but on television. They would
Absolutely.
put anything on. Married with Children was groundbreaking for the time.
Yep.
The Legend of
Simpsons came out of that era.
Beans Baxter, 21
Yeah.
Jump Street. Great,
Yeah,
great,
just some
fun
really
shows.
great-
I was the right age for it. I was 12.
Tracy Ullman.
They
that whole
reran
thing.
the Gary Shandling show.
Yeah.
Which was like a
I forgot they did
really
that.
fun, break the fourth wall,
Yep.
make fun of sitcoms
Great show,
thing.
yep.
And they even had Gary Shandling's stand-up special. They
Yeah.
just took it from HBO, or like they licensed it from HBO.
I think that Friday the 13th series you were talking about
That's
was
probably on
was
Fox.
aired on there.
Freddy's
Yeah.
Nightmares.
Freddy's
maybe?
Nightmare was definitely
Yeah.
on there. Yeah.
See?
So yeah, it all comes
And,
full circle.
Yeah, you're talking about a different time. The Fox
was the hook.
completely
Yeah.
different.
They really took a right turn.
Yeah, eventually.
A right turn there.
Hard right.
But you're right. Being a new network, this is it's different now because new networks are now new streamers, right? So, but back then, you're competing against traditional, old school 3 networks and
Yeah.
a bunch of random UHF channels that are just playing a bunch of reruns.
And think about the gift you're getting as a kid who loves television. It's like 3 channels, 4 channels. It's like what, like 33% more channels?
Now I can't, but I can't remember. Was Fox? Did you have to have cable to get Fox? Like actual
that's what
cable
I'm
TV?
telling you.
Or could you actually have terrestrial television?
We
to
had
get
a
it?
local station that just
converted to Fox.
became Fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you also had late night TV. You had the Joan Rivers show,
Yeah.
which became the Arsenio Hall show, then
Yep.
moved to ABC. Fox was a beautiful thing there for like 5 years. George
remember-
Carlin had a sitcom on Fox.
Yep. Do you remember the period when Fox just came out and the 3 networks would bag on them any chance they got?
All the time.
And they were like, ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're trying to do a new network. We're the only networks that matter.
Right.
Boy,
Yeah.
did that shit turn around.
Man, they ain't got jack shit no more than now.
No, because it was just a bunch of old dudes smoking cigars in a conference room,
Right.
just laughing like, "Oh, look at these kids over here. This is ridiculous."
It was a
It won't
tax write-off
last."
for Rupert Murdoch,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong about this?
I think you're right. Yeah.
All right.
Which that's why you can be cavalier about shit because if you don't care, it's the best. It's
Yeah.
the best of both worlds,
Fire me.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what Married with Children tried to do. I think we got to get going. Mike Black is back on Instagram.
That's right.
See him before he's banned. Mr. Bryan Irwin on
Yeah.
all these things.
I'll never get banned. I don't really.
Yeah, I know, but you're Mr. Bryan Irwin.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm at the full charge in case you don't know. Thanks for listening. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/the full charge. You can't get them on Facebook anymore, so you got to get them on Patreon. Eric Wendell reviews movies, and we actually taped in the studio for 4 episodes, so you're going to get high quality stuff and not just me on my 2019 computer. Thanks for listening, guys, and we're out of here.